What's up, YouTube? I have been so horrible with my uploads. Horrible. Like, completely horrible. Today, I want to do a breakdown of, basically, like, how I, started this, my brand, how it's all come to lights or come to life. Um, I got, some, key points just to, start off on what I did. Where do we start? How did I come up with? Well, we'll start with a logo and name. That's where it makes a difference. Blah. I got my logo based off of the normal Trinity logo that's seen around. That with the loops, okay. But the loops to me, they're not just, it's more of a realm. I think of each realm. I think of your mind, body, your heart, and the cross is representing your soul. I don't care what you believe in, what it is that you think happens after you die or anything else. Regardless, everybody has a soul. And if you don't have a soul, then you can't be a human. You can't be a part of this human race, because regardless, everybody has a soul. So the name Trinity Supply came off that, but I decided not to go with the norm and have it Trinity. I had it become TRNTY, Trinity. Trinity Supply, just supply, something to give you a push towards doing your all with your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul. Let's see. It says my first steps after I got my logo and my name starting was I applied to get my seller's permit first off, just so I was in the clear, I was safe. Then I started, honestly, I started t-shirt shopping. I didn't have a ton of idea behind base or style. I just started looking for just shirts. I live in Southern California. LA is a 45-minute drive for me. So literally, I was told, go to the garment district and get your t-shirts there, start off there. I spent about $300 on, okay, altogether, $300 I spent. But I got a little Udo screen printer, because I plan on making the shirts myself. I got 30 t-shirts. Okay. I have about 20 of those t-shirts left. There's no larges because I wore them all like an idiot. The Udo screen printer is up for sale. Never even used it. And I just realized that in-house I need to have the space, need to have the time, first of all, because it's just me for the moment. And it's just it's a lot. It's a lot. I know I'm my photographer, I'm my marketing, I'm my social media, I'm my logistics and warehouse. Everything that gets done is done through me. I'm my website coder. That's me. I do have a screen printer out where I live at. I live in the Inland Empire. I have an amazing screen printer. Thank you, Alex. She owns a shop called New Color, and so far I only have had one series that's being printed through her right now. This one I'm about to drop for Stay Solid, and literally it's been the most beautiful experience. Ultimately, she is so kind and just generous, and she just has so much information. She's willing to help and give you the best advice she possibly can. So honestly, if you're in the IE looking at having your own clothes or stuff made, New Color is where it's at. I do plan on one day having my own cut and sew and stitching and making the shirts handmade, doing it all myself. So I actually have my own collection, my own pieces that I've created. But for the time being, I like the graphic apparel. I have fun. I'm having fun with my designs and everything else. So I have stuff in the works. There's other products that I want to create other than shirts, of course. I have an idea for hats. I have an idea possibly for some socks. Everybody keeps saying windbreakers. I'm gonna have the windbreakers coming. You just gotta give me a moment, cause that's a pretty penny. But I got that stuff coming. I do at one point. This is just for those that are gonna watch on YouTube. I think I'm gonna make skateboards. Like, that's like where my heart is. I really think I'm gonna start making skateboards, and like, not like a lot of them, but like, if you get a trendy skateboard, you came up. Like, you came up big time. So I think that's what I really want trendy. I think I'm gonna make trendy skateboards. Questions I get all the time. Where do you go to find all this stuff? Google, yeah. But word of mouth is everything. You probably might have never heard of New Color. Or you might have if you were in the area, but anyone else that's not you've never heard of New Color until now. It's word of mouth. I ask people, see what they've used, see what other people have gone through, what their experiences are, and kind of base my judgment off of that. And you gotta just, as I was told, you gotta jump, you gotta take the risk. So literally, if you hear somewhere good, take the risk. Big question, and serious, as serious as it could be when it comes to starting any type of business, brand, clothing, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Manage your money. Like, I cannot stress that. I can't stress that enough. Like, everyone's like, oh man, I'm broke, I can't do that. Then save up. Literally, when I first bought my first 30 t-shirts, I saved up. I have bills and stuff, but I still saved a good 2 weeks worth of checks extra. Just tossed $100 aside, and then when I made that trip, I had the money. I didn't stress about overspending or anything of that sort. So managing your money is major, especially if you want to become legit. You need to start keeping a record of your books, your sales, tax, and everything else, so nothing is getting misplaced. Another thing that I really do recommend, if you really want a t-shirt company or a brand or anything like that, what I really recommend is, if you really want to start a brand or anything else, get everything on paper first. Get your name, everything, get all that solidified, and go open up a business account, US Bank. Go find somewhere that doesn't require $1,000 or $500. You just need something in there, and keep your money separate. You don't want your business money intertwining with your personal money, because then that's where the correlation of misspending happens. And I thought I'd give this update. People ask, what do I use? My website, I coded some of it, but I have the majority from a theme. I use Shopify. So far, my experience with Shopify, it hasn't been horrible. They keep up to date. They do really good work. What I do wish is that when purchases were made, that you could choose to hold the money on like a Shopify account. So when you need other product or anything else that you're using to get through Shopify, that it would pull from that instead of it pulling from your bank account, because it pulls from your bank account, and you could have money that's sitting there that's supposed to be going into your bank account. I wish they would pull from that money sitting instead of the money from your bank account. But whatever. I have Shopify. I have Instagram. I use Facebook. Just made Twitter. It's Trinity Supply and Everything. TRNTY Supply. Check us out. Hit us up. Hit me up. Honestly, I got things in the works. I got something planned out with a buddy of mine. He has a brand called Bokiso. Bokiso. That stuff is sick. My dude is sick. Honestly. some of the sickest apparel coming out the IE. Watch out, you're on the come up. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you guys an update on just in general. Just I've had people ask like, how did you even start this? And literally, it's all work. But if you love it and you want it, you're just investing into it. I don't mind investing into it. But overall, stay up, get it done. If you have more questions, comment or link my social media. Comment, look me up, hit me up. I'm always willing to share. But overall, stay up, stay solid, deuce.